Well, speaking of that, so my mom came to mind when you asked this question.
Okay.
My mom loved her to death. I'm here at her house right now. But growing up, my mom had a tongue on her. Like you did not want to cross my mama because she knew how to come back and go below the belt, right? And so it was easy to pick up on that, right? Like two things. The first one's kind of unrelated, but I remember coming home sad because a boy who happens to be one of my Facebook friends went around and lied and told people that he had slept with me in 7th grade. And I'm like, I'm a virgin. I ain't know this. So I'm mad and I'm hurt. My mom gave me a one-liner to take back to school that next day that would hurt his feelings for the rest of his life and his offspring. So I
not the offspring.
That's how deep the words she gave me to use on him, which are rated adult, so I won't repeat them here. But that's just how I was taught to use the tongue to cut. I want to say it's James 3:6 that kind of teaches us how the tongue can take us places. Yeah. So, because I was taught that early on to like use my tongue to get back at people, there was a moment with my mom where we were arguing. Maybe I was in my 30s, and she hit me below the belt to tell me that I wasn't doing something right about raising my daughter. And then, right there, that was a trigger. Like, what? So a couple things, it was like, what? How you gonna try to tell me? So got into this argument with her. And of all the things that my brain has not let me remember, one of the things I remember is how I hurt my mom using the same technique she taught me. It was, how you gonna come? So if I'm such a bad daughter, then that would make you 0 for 3 as a mom because both of your blah, 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 blah. So it cut deep, right? So what I have learned from that is, I think I might have mentioned this to you, Shannon, is that I have to be mindful when Satan is acting on my behalf.
Come on, say it again. Say that one more time.
Right. I have to be mindful when Satan is acting on my behalf. So think about it. When your loved ones use things personal against you, that is nothing but the adversary, because the adversary knows if I let this come out of the strongest muscle of the body, per se, I know it is going to cut like a butcher knife. And only Satan knows how to use our hurts to come out of our mouths to hurt the other one. And so, but what I thought it was genius what I said. So you 0 for 3, right? I was walking away. So in my 40s, and with God allowing me to be able to experience the spirit this way, I am so mindful of what comes out of my mouth, because that means I'm working for the adversary. He just captured my tongue to make that come out of my mouth. So you just have to be mindful of when he's using your beings to get his work done for him.
So I just have to repeat that. The best way to know how you said please do repeat that one more time. Exactly. Be careful when Satan is operating on your behalf. Girl, that made me want to run up out my chair. Okay.
I think 2 points with that, right? It's like 2 points. One, I was taught to do it, right? And it felt good. It felt good until it happens to you, right?